Hello, my loves. I am Miss Snotty again. The kids keep bringing me germs. Right, this is my wonderful hairstylist, Georgina. She has tiny nails and massive cuticles. Look how diddy her nails are. So I'm getting straight on at these cuticles with the Nail Make Cuticle tool. I know it's got a better name than that. It's the Outspace Cuticle tool something, but look, her cuticle really grows onto that nail plate and sticks like glue, and you'll see it literally just come up in a flap. And the reason I love this tool is because it's sharp enough to do this, but it does not scratch the crap out of the nail plate, which is perfect. So although she has like very bit and damaged nails, there's red hair dye on her hands as well because she was dyeing my hair. You can probably see it in my dust collector that had my hair dye on at the time I was prepping her nails. But yes, I forgot where I was going. It's basically gentle enough not to damage the nail plate or scratch it, but it does lift that cuticle away. And although her nails are damaged and there's a lot of cuticle, her skin is like paper. It's very odd, but you'd think she'd have loads of hard skin, but it's not. It's very soft and delicate. She's like a delicate little flower. So obviously I'm unsticking this tissue from the nail plate so that I can get under and finish my cuticle work. And yeah, this was the best tool for the job. Perfect. And a nice juicy thumb. I asked her she's got loads of tattoos, and I asked her what her favourite tattoo was, and it is her pizza slice. Yep. She's getting her belly tattooed on Wednesday. Like more tattoos. She's got loads, and they look stunning. Okay, on to my e-file bit. This is the cuticle bit set that you can get from Amazon. And I have to go at about 5,000-6,000 RPM because her skin is very, very, very delicate. So I need to be enough to lift this stubborn cuticle out of the way, but at the same time I've got to be so careful. The kids have given me germs again. I just can't escape it. I get better, they make me sick. I just hate it. So I'll go in one direction, as you can see, and then I'll flip the rotation. And that way I'm ensuring that I've got even pressure and even coverage on both sides of the nail. If you find you're getting lifting on one side more than the other around the cuticle area, check your prep. It's probably to do with that. Or, here's another thing. If you have a client who's on a keyboard all the time, I have a client who's a pianist, she always gets lifting because she's tapping at these nails on a piano. It's just, it's one of those things. In fact, Georgina here normally has acrylic, and I've switched her to Polygel, and we're going to see if it's better for her because she's a hairstylist. She works with her hands, they're in and out of water. We shall see how they go. Onto my slightly bigger bit, and this kind of like pushes that skin back a little bit more, gets it out the way, starts lifting it right back away from where we do not want it. Get out of here. Thank you for the amazing response on the Halloween collaboration I did with Black Swan Beauty and on the video that my husband did. We've really enjoyed it. It's been busy, but really, really enjoyed it. And now it's like, what do I do now? So I need some more things to do, clearly. Need some more ideas. So again, just switching the rotation, going back over. You can see this big flap of cuticle that just appears. This is non-living tissue. This was white tissue that was transparent and stuck to that nail plate. It's not living. There's no blood supply. If I cut it, it just does not bleed. It's just overgrowth. Some people produce more than others, and she just produces a lot, even though she nibbles. But when it's like that, you've got to be careful as well, because you don't want to rip it. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to tear it. That's not good. You have to be gentle with it. So I'm just gently going in with that bally bit and like finally folding that tissue kind of back. It's almost like You know when you open a can and you peel the lid back? It's like that. You're peeling it so that you can get under it with your nippers and gently nip it away, and you can see where you're working. You've got to be able to see what you're dealing with. There's no point just going in choppy, because you will literally just have your client bleeding everywhere. You need to be able to see that the tissue you are removing is non-living tissue. You're not going to expose your client to risk of infection. If you're not sure, don't do it. That's what I would say. It's hard because I need to get this all out of the way because she has incredibly tiny nail beds. Look how diddy they are. I thought mine was small. Okay. Now we're going to nip. So I'm using my Nail Mate nippers. I decided on the nippers that day. Sometimes I use the cuticle scissors more often than not, but it was a nipper day. And I'll tell you what, after they've been nipped, gently buffed, and just cleaned with the Safe Scrub, they just look so much better just like that. I would love if she would let me just treat her natural nails and do like a little overlay and watch them grow. I might try and convince her when she comes in next. Already, just how much healthier. So I'm going to apply the Gershion base coat. So I use Gershion Polygel. So yes, I would love to let me work on the natural nails and see when we can get them to what normally happens is, after a couple of weeks, she will bite her acrylics off. Bite them off. Like damage her nails. Like tear them off. She's so naughty. And that cool ring that you see on her finger there, which is like a giant spike on it, which looks like a tongue. It's actually a sectioning clip for hairstylists. How funky is that? So yes, as soon as I'm feeling better, I'll show you my new hair. See that cool ring? How cool. So lovely, clean nails. All that non-living tissue has gone. They're all healthy and beautiful, and they've got a nice base coat in the lamp for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to add the forms. Now, I had to really adjust the forms for Georgina's nails because they are very, very short, very, very literally on the hyponychium, and some of them are incredibly flat with very, very little sort of smile line curvature, anything like that. So I had to really doctor the forms, and yeah, it was... I enjoy it. I used to, when I was not so good at sculpting and not so confident, I would just refuse. I wouldn't be able to do a client with nails like this. So it's nice to be able to sort of enjoy the challenge. Now, I believe this is the natural pink, like cover polygel from Gershion, but I will check and I will leave all the links in the description box. It's a very soft polygel. And someone else said that to me, that that one is softer, and it really is. But I like it. It's nice to work with. We went down to like just the first thing. I don't give her long nails. She can't cope with them. Too much of a nail biter. She cannot cope with long nails at all. And we don't mind that. That's okay. It's a nice, I enjoy helping people feel that feel confident about their hands and their nails. That's what I enjoy. So I don't mind taking on short nails and stuff like that. It's realistic, isn't it? It's realistic that someone will come into your salon with bitten, damaged, short nails and say, I want a set with Halloween hand-painted art on it. That happens. That's what you have to be able to do. And I want it in an hour and a half maximum. Okay, that's realistic. And that's this situation here. So I'm just patting it into place. Really easy. I do 2 nails at a time and then stick them in the lamp because she's a fidget ass. She is a fidget ass. She'll tell you, she's a fidget ass. Just look at that. I just love it. Love Polygel. So happy with that. Right, they've gone in now onto the index finger. See, really got to fit that form, get it nice and tight there. Get that underneath all nice. It's a bit of a funny angle, like the camera, but it's the best I could do at the moment. I've figured out kind of how I need to do the new camera thing. So same again, just tap it into place, nice and gently. Even it out. Milo's snoring, sorry if you can hear him. And then pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Got you a nice juicy thumb to look at. Same principle. That bead was a little bit far down, so I had to nudge it up towards the cuticle, but apart from that, it's easy peasy. So once they are all cured and filed into shape, I'm just going in with Madame Glam's Perfect Black, and I'll do 2 coats of that on each nail, going round the cuticle and side walls with my detailer brush just to make sure. You don't want to piss about with black. I mean, with any colour really, it's much better to make it look neat with a little detailer brush. I don't care if people think it's cheating. I got it from watching some amazing Russian nail artists who blow my mind with their talent. So I'm going to follow them. They know what they're doing. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'll cure that for 30 seconds, do a second layer, cure it for 30 seconds, and then we're going to come in with this neon green gel, this new gel I've got. Right, so I literally had to go on Amazon last minute and order some neon green gel. It's from Blue Sky and it's really, really lovely. And we're doing like dripping, slimy stuff, I guess. Um, so she wanted some drip nails, an upside down cross, and she wanted boo written on the other hand. So literally just take a detailer brush, join those drips up. Very, very easy. Anyone can do it. Super simple. Keep getting distracted by the sparkles on my thumb. Whoops. Just take it round, then I'll stick that one in the lamp and whiz on to the other hand, and I'll write the B for boo. I'm not very good at any of this stuff, so it just is how it is. It came out. Luckily, it wasn't meant to look perfect. It was meant to look kind of scrappy and weird, like almost like a child ghost had written it. So that came in handy with my freehand ability. It worked quite well in my favour. So blocking that view for you there, and then put that hand in the lamp, go back to this one, and this is the upside down cross. Now, I mean, normally I'd paint quite thin lines, but because I'm doing a neon colour over a black, it has to be thick, otherwise it didn't show. I tried it thin, it didn't work, so yeah, nice and easy. And then pop that in the lamp. Then I'm going to do the O for boo, and I decided to make the O's drip as well, which she absolutely loved. So they're kind of dripping with oozy, gruesome stuff. Then back to the other hand, and we're going to do another drip nail. Then obviously the second O. Now after this, I did go over the nails with glow in the dark gel. I'll have to message her and see if it worked. We couldn't get good view because it was too light. She went to a party, so I'll ask her. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'm really not feeling very well. And then I top coated using Madame Glam's tack-free top coat, and did a little video of the end. I don't think I filmed the top coat. I didn't. I forgot to turn my camera on. So I'm just doing a couple of drips off this O, and then I'll show you as I started to put the glow in the dark, but my hand kept getting in the way, so I just cut the footage. Otherwise it would bore the knickers off you. You'd be like, oh my God. My knickers are falling off. I'm so bored. I've got no underwear on. Oh my God. I don't know what's up with me. I think it's the flu meds making me a bit woohoo. Oh yeah, I added some Swarovski crystals in neon green from Angel Crystals. Of course, how could I forget? So I'm using my Angel Crystals adhesive, Angel Crystals tool, and a free hair. These crystals glow. Let me tell you, they glow. They're amazing. I didn't even expect them to look so bright, but they really do look bright. They're beautiful. Stunning. Do the same on that hand and on the thumb. So this is the glow in the dark gel polish. I'll ask her if it worked, see if she can get me a picture. And then what I've done is got a detailed picture of before and then the after video. I hope you've enjoyed this, as you can see before, and this is after. I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye.